set to boom this one away. And off we go from Soldier Field. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I don't think your shit is loud enough. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can implement you in the on my live.
I got Lurker on his ass too.
How you do that shit though?
He's snapping the ball so fast I don't have time to make any adjustments.
Share audio, include audio players who have voices. Override in the microphone.
I'll give him credit, at least he's punting. I wouldn't be punting.
I don't know how to do it.
I can hit him with this one too.
Mike, 180! You better be afraid of me! You better be afraid of me! 48 Mike! 48 Mike!
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Hey, Tom, say something.
Second and 7 now from the 28.
18. Recon, 1-3.
Yeah, say more than that.
Now Trubisky. He finds an opening past the 40. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Topper! Check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Play action. Now Trubisky.
Let's get off the field.
Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. On second down, it's Cohen. Touchdown, Chicago! Tariq Cohen, 39 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly or you're scored that quickly against, probably feel like you need to respond.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your opponent.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Jackson now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 55 yards. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. From the 16, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll try it, and it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you better take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
18. Jumper. 57's Mike. Mike 57. 6 man. Check curls.
They go play action. Trubisky. Flush to his right. Looking deep for Gabriel. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. On first down, it's Cohen. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Blue. Mike 57. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
2nd and 5 now. Trubisky. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. 3rd down here.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the... Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's got daylight. The 40. 20, 10, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the pick 6, and then decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
A 3rd down gain of 19. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen, and a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
He was brought down by Earl Thomas. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Now it's Trubisky.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Justin Ellis in on the stop.
57. Mike, 57.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. The Bears on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Brings up 4th down.
Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. Buying time to his left.
His ass
Open
nigga.
downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. On first and 10, it's Trubisky. Forced out to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And now it's second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Josh Bynes, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. After the sack on first down, Trubisky. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack by Justin Ellis. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together, and the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
Now left side on the swing pass. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing is Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15.
Check three.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Thank you. Let's go, team. Let's go. Good block.
By the
Good block.
Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This from 36 yards out. Tucker's kick is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 39.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on,
good block.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Jackson now off the bootleg. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Kill. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. 66. Bullet. Half. Check 9.
Now it's Jackson. On the screen pass. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Jackson from the shotgun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Good job, team.
Here, this is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Trubisky now down around his goal line. It's complete to Robinson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play. On first down, Cohen. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Alert.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky steps away to his left. And
Get that shit out of here.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about.
Thank you.
every time.
Let's go.
Them in check on the scoreboard. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, we're into the second half now. And this
Damn,
is an
I could've
offense that
had that
continues to
motherfucker
struggle to
down,
sustain
bro.
a drive.
Looks like they're just totally
What?
out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems
I got
off.
sugar in my tank.
Here we go on fourth down with Trubisky. That's complete to Robinson. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Trubisky now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ooh. I know this play.
Trubisky to throw again. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Dancing to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended
You
receiver.
see that motherfucker creeping up behind you?
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second and 10, Trubisky throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Alert, 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 alert.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And he's
Let's
going
go.
to be intercepted a third
Let's go.
time.
Let's
Picked
go.
off by Brandon Carr.
Let's go.
And he'll take this back all the way up past
It
the
gets over with.
45-yard line.
18-18.
Completion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 7.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look
Go,
to throw.
baby. Let's go.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Again on second and 10, it's Trubisky.
Hit.
And oh, look at that, a diving
Come
catch.
for your ass.
27 yards there, a first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Trubisky on first down. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky. And the pressure gets to him again. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, alert 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
81, coming up the middle. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Hey, alert. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Back to 48 right now. Let's go. You're not ready.
I'm waiting for you to come up the middle.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Come on, boy. You gotta be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Tighten up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Let's go!
They go screen. This is Ingram.
Let's go!
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Another nice pickup through
Hey,
the
that
air. And I
motherfucker-
think a lot of people might expect them
Yeah,
to
he
run the
lets-
ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swing, slant, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw is Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Yes,
Now
let's
running
go!
right through it.
Let's
And get this
go!
up to the 30-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Okay. Cool.
33 yards that time.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
And Jackson throwing once more. Buying time to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, check Mike 57. I'm coming.
Now Trubisky to throw. Going deep this time for Miller. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
Alert. Hey, seam 6.
Now Trubisky. Forced out to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Patrick on Wassor.
partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now, they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Eddie Goldman with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Jackson now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here comes Cohen. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 37 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky being chased out left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught for a late touchdown.
That's
so
still
hold everything here.
game.
This one's not over yet. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
What's the lie? You dumb? Hell no. We gotta break up this tie, nigga. Nah, we gotta break up this tie, Tony, bro. That's some hoe shit, bro. I played you. Shit. Hold on, shit. Nah, I don't want to finish it. You have a message. Don't rush me, man.
59, Mike the 59. You must be getting tired of seeing this.
Now Jackson steps away to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this,
that's a turning point.
It's often unusual for the team that
was a turning point that y'all need.
Because This is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Ingram again, a first down carry. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard line.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I like to kick the field goal.
Here we go. Watch tight end. Watch tight end.
I like to.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
What the fuck is it? It's gay as hell. Damn, man. I had a field goal, bro. Now you owe me a field goal next game. I'm sorry. Man. Come on, you got one more in you, bro. Come on, bro. You taking the fun out of sport. Come on now. Do I look like Lil Larry talking to Boo? Can I play you for fun? Nah, you gotta put your money up, bro. Boy, I remember, boy. And that bitch don't count. But I ain't finna play you for fun, bro. For you can know my play. I'll play you for fun if I pick a different team. Get those. Nobody. Boy, nobody told you to pick that motherfucking team, Tony. Like I put a pistol to your head and say, Tony, like I asked you to, like if I put a pistol to your head. Boy, you had 2 games up on me. Of course it was serious. You said shit. If I went anyways, 1818, you have a message, and if you want to break this tie today, bro, you better play me tomorrow, bro, cause I'm not waiting. Cause when Chrissy get in, bro, she gonna be telling me to hurry up, pack. I mean, you got everything. You got your shoes, you got your ID. Nah, I want my shit in the dough. Receipt and all, bro. I'm not fucking around with you. Bro, Tony, I'm trying to tell you. I'm playing with you, bro. I'm not playing, bro. You better have that receipt. I want to, Tony. I'm not eating them nachos if you don't bring me no receipt. Would you pay gas to go get them? Matter of fact, I'm finna text one of the girls right now. When I get this motherfucking win, I'm gonna ask them personally. Tony said he gonna go to the store with your car. Can he use your car? Nah, hell, fuck, no, I didn't tell you that, Tony. I want the receipt. I want the receipt that you bought it. Matter of fact, matter of fact. All right, that's what you do, bro. No, no. Well, I want no. This what I want you to do. I want you to get your mama. This. Okay, just listen. This is what I want you to do. Since you finna give it to your mama, tell your mama to bring back the receipt that you paid. That nah, off your fucking debit card, nigga. Off your debit card. So this the last game until we get there. So this no, I'm talking to my. So this the last. I mean, tomorrow is the last game. Ooh, oh we. No, matter of fact, I ain't gonna do it like that. First motherfucker to get to Matt. First, no, I ain't finna switch it. I ain't finna switch around. I ain't finna switch around. I'm finna play you right now, Tony. Listen, I ain't finna play you right now, but listen. First one to Madden 2020 wins, nigga. What's up? First one to Madden 20, they won. That's 4 games if we go back and forth. Yeah, first one to 20. 18. Yeah. That's if I win. If alright, cool. I like that. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure it's in my fucking library still. Fuck. Hell no. No, Tony, nah. Do you still got 2K19? Well, I still got 2K19. Let me see if that bitch gonna load up though. Hey, I'm picking AFC. You get NFC. You heard me? I'm picking AFC, NFC. You wanna play it like that? Alright, set it up, cause I'm finna take another fucking piss break. What Lamar Jackson on? The AFC? Oh, he won't even be on the Pro Bowl, right? His ass won't even be on the Pro Bowl.
a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow.
Shit, I ain't had the energy on 16, nigga, and you still ran it on me. You like, you gotta break that tie. I'm like, bro, I don't have the energy for it. I mean, I told you I ain't have the energy for it.
I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any
No,
currency,
you
I'm
going
still
AFC, NFC. I don't want this shit to count.
I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to
Oh,
soak
you
it.
probably
I'm a
can't do
prophet
it.
to them scholars, got them chakras opening.
Alright, we can go. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna go somewhere I ain't never went before.
Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral.
This
got my
motherfucker
own
don't
religion.
count. This
The
motherfucker do
brainwash,
not
gotta
count.
make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission.
I'm gonna
Coming
go
for the top
Cleveland.
position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is.
Somebody I ain't never played with.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Hell no. Hell no, I ain't finna go for it. So if you go for it,
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got,
I
we
love
gon'
that.
let you have it.
I love that
Stuck in
boy.
my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would
and you know what play? You know who playbook I used last game?
Tell my son I love him for him.
Oh shit! That's the energy I want. 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 That's the energy I want, baby.
Catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. It's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic.
New plays. I don't got no new plays. You saw the same plays, bro.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and off we go from Soldier Field. And that'll carry over.
Shit, these that's one to called me that he was like, Cortez, I mean, he named a lot of people, bro. He said 3 people's names, bro. He said 3 different names though. That's what I don't get. He said my name. No, he said it said his name Deshaun. There's only 2 people. See, he said somebody else's name at first. I think he said Baby Boy. I don't know what the fuck he said. I was talking to X-One because he was talking about pay for Deshaun ticket. I was like, bro, I lost my job, bro. He was like, my dad. Only thing you gotta do is just keep your head up. You know, you won't win. While you doing that in that process, we gotta pay. We gotta pay for Cortez.
They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring in the trunk. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name.
Ooh, this bitch still broadcasting, nigga.
See my route took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me shoot through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash. Honey yard dash.
Tennessee.
It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'm a running back.
Tony, you played with the Bears. You good.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Yeah.
Check, 59. I'm on.
Jackson on 1st down. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now the pass brought in by Roberts. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, wait a minute. They declined.
Yes, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Big yardage play, right?
And now it's going to stand. What?
The only thing I can think, Someone is mad at their own defense, and they're trying to teach them a really, really crazy lesson.
Jackson. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, he's got it to Ingram, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. He can run for it, and he will. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now it's Jackson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
First down, Baltimore.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 26 yards. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his
17 miles an hour.
An inauspicious start.
17 miles an hour.
A 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On 2nd down now. It's Cohen. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 6-0 our score after one.
Keep slaying the hard feathers all day. Woo! Let's get it.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Come on.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a second down. Trubisky will throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Jihad Ward. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Trubisky and the troops staying out there. They will go for it.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Something.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
4th down. Here's Trubisky. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Check out route. Hot, hot. You got tape. You got tape. You got tape right there. Check. Check. 66. Pull it. Half. Check. Pull it.
Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his left. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw. Snead's got it. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as the Ravens push further out in front.
Hey, Tony,
He's
what I
having a nice
realized,
little
though,
first half here, partner.
I
It's a
cannot
first
take
half
care of
that
that.
leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line. On first down, Cohen. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Trubisky. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Trubisky. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
They come out here in the eye. The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone.
Jim. 22-jet bomber.
Trubisky going to take it on the sneak. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Bitch!
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Hey, 18. Check 48's the mic. Check 48. Hey, Haywood. Achilles trash. Let's go. Mike 48.
Now Trubisky on first down. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jihad Ward picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
To try again after the sack, Trubisky. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Hey, Orbit.
After the sack on first down, Trubisky incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Jihad Ward able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Jackson buying time to his left. He'll run it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on fourth down, a change of possession anyway. To throw again on second down. Jackson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2, now third down. From the gun on third down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Flush to his right. And his throw
Nigga! Catch the ball!
The intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bilal Nichols able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they talked about big plays, sacks. They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the third sack of the game for them.
And around the sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line, knocks people off balance and changes what they normally do.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that's going to bump up their lead now to 15-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Going up top from Miller. And got his man complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 53 yards. On first down, Trubisky.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than a defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
On second down, it's Cohen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Forced out to his left. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
They're going on fourth down. It's Trubisky eluding the pressure right.
Let's go!
He's taken down. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Hey, it's 15-3, 4 minutes on the clock. Just in case you answer that bitch.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Again, they'll run with Ingram.
Damn, he got
And
him.
he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. On third down, Jackson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Trubisky now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. On second down now. It's Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are back within a single score. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
The extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Looking to throw on second down. Jackson. It's complete to Snead. He's at the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play that time for the Ravens. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And he'll take him into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. 26 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
A last man shoot. There.
At the line, prepping for the Bears offense.
Still won't be in the league.
Charles be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able
Look
to
at me now!
Exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
2nd
and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard.
I got one more game, nigga. Tony, this it. You sure? Tony, is you sure, bro? Because after this, I get my chips. I get my chips after this, right? Who? That last message wasn't me. I don't want you to say you won off my team, right? Right? That was you said. You a lie, Tony. You a lie, bro. You a lie. I was losing. I said it. You said it yourself, Tony. You said it yourself. You said it yourself, Tony. You good with that? Yeah, you played with the Ravens too. Yeah, and then I probably won like 5 games. All my motherfucking teams was playing with Carolina. Wasn't all of them. Man. I don't think you won any game today. I gotta check my phone.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
Yeah,
this was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel, ready for football and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers.
No, you didn't.
It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I'm at the 33. I went out to go smoke again. Isn't that?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a first down throw, Greer. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A back. Start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Newton. On the catch, it's Jarius Wright. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there. Newton on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Got a man, it's right. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Trey Boston up to make the tackle. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Trubisky. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
They go play action. Trubisky. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Hit the fucking ball. Good shit, y'all.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 27 yards there, a first down. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things...
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
Let's go.
That play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
54 fight. That's right, man. They don't want it. 18.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Hey, exit.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams, Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Again, it's Trubisky. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And
Christian
they'll take him
McCaffrey,
down
let's go.
at the 31-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Trying to lay one up deep. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. Now Trubisky on first down. Steps away to his left. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
14 yards in a Chicago first down.
Good one.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky dancing to his left. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. This will be caught just inside the 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. from 3 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Complete to right. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Carolina. Jarius Wright in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. So they just do get the touchdown in before halftime, and now a PAT will tie it.
So what we're seeing is one team is going to be really excited right now. How about the other side, though? Will they be deflated, or will they go ahead and gather themselves, regroup at halftime, and come back out because we had an even half?
Yeah, we did. We'll see. Should be a good second half, that's for sure. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Keep playing hard.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to be...
He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. They'll run on first down. Cohen. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Lock in, lock in.
From the 27, Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
Squeeze, squeeze, double, double.
Again, it's Cohen. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Watch his flat, watch his flat. Watch his flat, watch his flat.
Red, tuck.
54, right there, right there.
18.
Let's go.
On third down, a run with Cohen. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run with McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the 44, Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now it's Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. This pass complete. Newton finding Wright and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and...
And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Olsen. Greg Olsen there to make the grab. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Now the try here for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Next to score, Panthers 14, Bears 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Gerald McCoy able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player... disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky, and he completes it to Cohen. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. On first down, it's Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go, go, go.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Lock in. You got it. Hey, echo. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
Here's
Get him,
Trubisky
get him.
to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Real fast.
Throwing here, Trubisky. This is Miller, complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now Trubisky to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Interception, man. Damn.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off. Because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards the pickup there. Newton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the 50, Newton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one good for 26 and a first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Hey, 18. 54, right there. 54 miles. 5.
Here's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Back to throw. Now a desperate. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. On the ground, McCaffrey. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Damn!
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Bro. It don't matter if you. It don't matter if you accept or decline.
That's going to set them back 5 yards.
I gotta play for both of them.
So with a lead at 5, the book definitely says go for 2 here to try to get it to a 7-point differential. Newton to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
There they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Hey, ball. Hey, foxtrot.
Back to throw. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
He was covered by Trey Boston.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. One last shot for Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going
Spicy motherfucking Doritos, bitch.
Got the tip they were looking
Spicy
for,
Doritos.
Secure it, and this one's over. But Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry.
Yeah.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.
Spicy fucking Doritos! Nah, that was me. That's what's up, nigga. That's what's up, nigga. My team. I was scared. I hope that you didn't get that bitch out. Both times you could have had that bitch. From the left side of the field and the right side of the field. Man, that shit was clutch. Let me see if it's still recording. Yup. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, I got it. Hell yeah. Ugh. That's That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Whew.